Hello everyone. In this video we are going to have some general information about mushroom and then we will have a look at the mushroom which has grown in the garden. So coming back to the mushroom, it is a fleshy spore bearing fruiting body. When I say fleshy, it means that it is fleshy in nature, it has more mass and thereby produces spore and belongs to the class Basidiomycota. Now, coming back to the body of the mushroom, it has a stem like region that is called as the stipe and has a cap on the top, and under the cap there are gills, and these gills will produce the spores. And mostly the basidiomycetes are guild shaped structure and they produce the spores that is called as the basidiospores, which are produced on the gills. And during the rainy season, we can see that these basidiospores fall down the soil and develop into the new mycelium. Coming back to the edible and non-edible or poisonous mushroom. Whatever available in the market are grown in the mushroom farms in sterile environment without any contamination. And the most common edible mushroom is called as Agaricus bisporus. The first name stands for the genus and the second name stands for the species name. Then coming back to the poisonous or toxic or non-edible mushroom, and these have the resemblance similar to the edible species and mostly they are fatal, resulting in dangerous condition. And the most common or deadliest mushroom is the death cap and the scientific name is Amanita phalloides. And now this is the basic information about mushroom, and they are saprophytic organisms. It means they feed on the dead and decaying organic matter and they produce some kind of enzyme which convert the complex substance into the simpler one, and thereby they absorb the nutrients, and they belong to the kingdom fungi. Now let us have a look at the mushroom which has grown in the garden.
It is a fungi. We have two different kinds of fungi, the mold form and the other one is the yeast form. What you observe here is the mold form which has mycelium, and what you can observe is only so this one is the umbrella shaped structure, and below you can see the stipe. Okay, let me have a close look at it. So what you can see here, can you see here? What you see here, the top is the umbrella shaped structure and this is the bottom one, and you can see here the stipe. Okay, so the stem part is called as the stipe, and this under this umbrella shaped structure only you can see so many fruiting body, and that has the spores that develop into new organism. Now the question might arise, how suddenly in one day rain you can see this umbrella shaped structure? It is not that one day rain. If you see in the underground, the mycelium will be growing below the soil. You can see it is growing. Okay, and after that what happens is that whenever the conditions are favorable, it will germinate and develop into suddenly into the umbrella shaped structure. Okay, and can you see here some fruiting bodies like underground gills? You call it as underground gills. Okay, and so under this you have the mycelium. Can we dig it and see what it is inside? And moreover, I am not touching this. You know why I am not touching this? Okay, it might be a poisonous mushroom. All the mushrooms are not edible. What you get it in the markets, the button mushrooms are edible, but whenever it is colored and you can see some kind of spikes here and there, or stripes in the stem, this part is called as the stipe or the stem like region, and this is the umbrella shaped structure which has the fruiting body below, the spore like structure, though it is fleshy, and whenever suitable condition comes it germinate and give rise to the this kind of shape. And if you see the shelf life, it is like 2 or 3 days, 1 or 2 days, and slowly it will degrade itself. The shelf life is different. But if you see based on the size, sometimes it may, the one which is living in the bark of the tree, you can see it is for a long time. So this is only for a short time duration. Can you just find out how it looks like? Can we dig it and see? Yes. Okay, it has come out. I have harvested one mushroom, but I don't know whether it is a poisonous, edible or non-edible. Can you have a look at it? But don't touch any of the mushrooms that you see in the garden. It might be poisonous, or it might have an allergic reaction. Okay. And if you see the bottom, you can see the mycelium has grown below that, but you cannot visualize, but it is underground work was going on, and then you can see the mushroom growth in it. Okay. Let me have a sum up. You can see here the umbrella shaped structure. Below that we have the gills, and this is a stem like or stalk, and this is the underground mycelium which has grown extensively. Thank you.